Howdy everyone, my name is Madeline Giles and I'm a kinesiology major from Bryan, Texas. I am the Executive Director of FLAC for this upcoming year, or the Freshmen Leadership Advisory Council. We're the ones who run the FLOs, which are what you're here to learn about today. We're so excited for y'all to get involved with these organizations, and we hope that you love them as much as we do. I was in a FLO myself for 2 years, and it was the best experience of my life. It's what gave me my friends that I'll have for the rest of my life and my bridesmaids for my wedding. I can't wait for y'all to meet all these FLOs, and if you have any questions during these different presentations from the FLOs, we ask that you put the questions in the chat, and we will come in periodically and answer those questions for you, and we hope that you enjoy everything we do. Thanks and gig 'em.
Howdy, my name is Christine Gravel, and I have the privilege of serving as the Director for the Department of Student Activities here at Texas A&M. I just wanted to take a quick moment to welcome you to this new academic year. I know it's a little bit of an odd way to start an academic year, but let me tell you, there is no better place to be than Texas A&M. There are still so many opportunities to get involved, to meet people, all while learning about all these cool technologies. So please know that Student Activities is here to support you. You will have amazing advisors and peers that are also going to be helping you navigate this new academic year. You know, one of the things that I love about Texas A&M is we're a pretty innovative and resilient bunch. So I know that we can truly have an outstanding year, and so I want to leave you with a quote that I think relates a lot to not only this time frame with a global pandemic, but college in general. It's, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, I'm saying it's going to be worth it. So I hope you have a worthwhile year and you get very involved and you meet a ton of new people and you ask for help and you ask questions. So enjoy your time. Let us know how we can support you and wear those masks. Thanks and gig 'em.
Howdy, my name is Bruce Brown and I serve as the primary advisor to FLAC. It is my honor to welcome you here to the live stream and also to get you excited about being involved at Texas A&M and starting your Aggie community and joining your Aggie family. With that being said, you'll notice we keep coming up here and taking off our mask. That is because we're in a closed little recording studio. So we're coming in and we're the only person in this space. And as they feel comfortable, each of these FLO representatives will be doing that same thing. Again, my name is Bruce Brown. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop those in the chat. We'll be having some Q&A times during this stream, and we are so excited for you to be joining us at Texas A&M. Thanks, and gig 'em.
Howdy, my name is Drew Toms, and I'm a sophomore mechanical engineering major from Keller, Texas, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about FREE. FREE is a social service engineering organization that we really focused on building a strong sense of community and really trying to grow y'all as leaders and as people. We really offer some really cool events. We have social events that with COVID might be a little bit tentative right now, but we have a ski trip in December where we really get to hang out in cabins, that kind of stuff. We try to take trips to Austin and try to have a trip to the Franklin Safari. We also have committees, so you will get split up into 8 different committees where you'll have 10 freshmen to a committee, and these are people you really get to know, you get to hang out with. It's a lot of fun. We have bigs, so you get 2 to 3 bigs where you can get to know them. They're really good mentors for you, really awesome people that you can hang out with, learn from. Also we have professional events where we get to take a trip to Exxon where you can kind of pick some brains of some engineers that have been through it and have a lot of experience where they can give to you. We really encourage you to apply for FLOs. They're really awesome. Create lasting friendships. For me, I have some of my best friends in FLOs. My roommates, some people that'll be in my future wedding, long-lasting friends. It's really awesome. Thanks and gig 'em.
Howdy everyone, my name is Molly Audie and I'm a sophomore business major from Plano, Texas, and I'm so excited to be a counselor for FAST 2024. So FAST is Freshman Aggies Spreading Tradition, and we are a 50% service, 50% social FLO, which means that half the time we do service events and projects and the other half we're doing social events where we just get to have fun and get to know each other. 2 of my favorite of our service events, first would be Big Give, which is where we all go together to Lockhart, Texas, and we stay with some families in the area, and we just spend the day doing different little service projects around the town, basically whatever they need, and it's just really special to get to serve that community alongside your best friends. And then my second favorite is the Rock the Ring Scholarship, which is put on by our Traditions Committee, aka TradCom. So basically we take 2 weeks out of the year to bake cookies every day and sell them in the MSC for like $1, 2 cookies, $1. And we do that and sell t-shirts, and all of that money goes towards helping an Aggie who can't afford their Aggie ring. It's something that's really special because obviously the Aggie ring is very meaningful to everyone in the Aggie network and the Aggie family, and we want everyone to be able to get that opportunity the same. And also for social events, every week we have our meetings, and I basically eat every meal with FAST people. We're always together, and that's so much fun. But we also have 3 retreats throughout the year. We have fall retreat, spring retreat, and winter retreat. My personal favorite is spring retreat because we go to a camp just about 40 minutes out of College Station and spend the weekend together just hanging out, playing games, all that jazz, all that fun stuff. So through FAST, I've really gotten the best friends I could ever ask for my entire life. It made my freshman year incredible, and I hope it can make your freshman year incredible too. So please follow us on social media, hit up the Instagram, the website, and be sure to come to our meet and greet. Please talk to us. We're really fun, and we want to get to know all of you. Thank you.
Howdy, I'm Broden Bowers. I'm a sophomore aerospace engineering major from San Antonio, Texas, and most importantly, I'm a service counselor for Aggie Fish Club. So, because my time is a little limited with you guys today, I'm going to give you a rundown on who we are. So Aggie Fish Club is not major specific, and we don't follow any mold in our membership. So basically, we are independently operated, which means that we have a greater freedom when it comes to pick and choose the events that we do throughout the year. Not only that, but our goal is to foster a universally accepting environment and create a family of unique individuals who elevate each other. As a small FLO of only 56 freshmen, our family allows us to create these really genuine relationships, and those are the most valuable thing any organization has done for me at Texas A&M University. Because we don't follow a mold or trend in our membership, our family is just like a great place to meet people who are so similar to you, but at the same time, so completely different. With AFC, you'll develop these relationships amongst your fellow freshmen, your counselors, you'll attend retreats, committee meetings, and so many social opportunities. Not only that, but every spring semester, we get these groups that we call buddy huddles, which are just social groups. So AFC as a FLO is a social and service FLO, with the fall semester being more service-oriented and the spring semester being more social-oriented. So speaking on our service, as a service counselor, we raise money for our philanthropies Phoebe's Home and New Horizons through our own projects like Project Fish, which is a freshman-led, freshman-oriented, freshman-based service project community-wide. So I hope that you guys can help rush AFC and just meet with us in the meet and greet after the live stream. Follow our socials, and thanks, and gig 'em.
Howdy, I'm Nolan with FLIP, which stands for Freshmen Leaders in Progress. FLIP is a half social, half service organization that focuses on building leadership and character goals. FLIP will also take you through the year learning more about servicing and networking, which will also help you build a strong foundation for confidence and leadership. A week in FLIP will look similar to, on Mondays, we have Monday night meetings, which go through kind of like what we're going to do through the week, any important information you might need, and we'll also have dinner prior. On Tuesdays, we go to various taco restaurants throughout College Station area, and we do Taco Tuesday to get to hang out with your best friends that you just met and just to socialize a little more. Thursdays, you'll be looking at a crew event, and that differs each week, and it looks like playing football, doing soccer, playing Jeopardy, stuff along those lines, and at the end of the year, one of the crews will be awarded the top position for however many points they accrued during the year. And on Friday, we had the opportunity to go to Neal Elementary School in Bryan, and we go hang out with the third graders during their recess time. And then after their recess, we do a leadership lesson for them to kind of help learn those leadership skills. Following Neil, we'll do Flip Friday. Now that differs also each week, but some of the examples would be going to Franklin Drive-Thru Safari, going to the movies, playing sports with your friends, getting to know these people a little bit better. Now also, we understand that this year might be a little different considering the current circumstances, but we have assured you that we're taking all the precautions and we're gonna make sure you have a great, fun year. Flip is a little bit different from all the other flows in the case that we don't make any of our events mandatory. We understand that freshman year is a very difficult time for you regarding homework and your responsibilities, so none of our events are mandatory, but we highly encourage all of our members to try to come to as much meetings, as much events as they can, because the more you put into Flip, the more you'll get out of it. Flip is also very strong in traditions, and this is one of our traditions here over the past 29 years. This is Gertrude. She is a stuffed elephant, and she is the highest ranking member in all of Flip. Now each year, 2 counselors get the opportunity to be a keeper for her, in which they protect her throughout the year from the girls who try to come and take her from the guys. Now it's a fun tradition that everybody really gets into and has fun throughout the year. Lastly, I want to just talk about how Flip has impacted me. Going into my freshman year, I had no idea how I would make friends or anything, and now I have the closest group of friends that I wouldn't even imagine going a couple days without talking to. I can remember during my spring retreat, kind of taking a step back from everything that was going on and looking around and seeing these people that 6 months ago I had no idea who they were, and now we are here having the time of our lives. And Flip has just made a tremendous impact on my life in that case. Thank you guys so much for listening to us. We encourage you to come out and listen to us at our informationals. Thanks and gig 'em.
Howdy, class of 2024. We are so excited that you're watching this live stream, and we have so many great flows for you to continue to learn about. But we want you to know that this live stream is not the conclusion of things today if you're watching this on the day of the recording. So we want you to do is we want you to get involved, and we want you to get and to know each of these flows on a personal level and let them answer your direct questions, which I know is exactly what you're wanting to do. So at the conclusion of this live stream, each of the flows, all 20 of them, are going to be hosting their own Zoom rooms where you can go in, you can get your questions answered, you can learn from some of their members. It's going to be really great, and you do not want to miss that opportunity. And you can hop around from room to room. You can only have one Zoom room open at a time, though, so make sure to do that. But where are you going to get all these links? So what you're going to do is you're going to go to FLAC.tamu.edu. Freshman Leadership Advisory Council.tamu.edu. FLAC.tamu.edu. On here, you can see some more information about the flows, some really good perks of why you might want to join a flow. You can get more information on each of the flows. This is really great information we collect each year, including, hey, what did their remote experience look like? As well as the schedule tab, so that way you can learn all about the other important things that are coming down the pipeline. And when you feel comfortable, apply. And as a reminder, the applications are currently live, and there's going to be a short video later in this live stream for you to learn more about that. But for the meet and greets, scroll right on down on the schedule tab, and every flow, all 20 of them, have their own link. All you need to do is click this link. It'll take you directly into the Zoom room, and you just have to make sure that you're logged into Zoom using your Texas A&M credentials. These Zoom rooms will be open for 1 hour after the conclusion of this live stream, and we encourage you to go on over there, ask your questions, and these will also be happening with each of the live streams. So we'll have 3 sets of meet and greets, and then after the meet and greets are all done and we get to the informational times, this area will be further up, but all of the informationals, you'll also be able to attend those by using each of the different flows Zoom links here. Just make sure to check the date and check the time, and the dates and times change for the flows for the second week of informationals. So again, go to FLAC.tamu.edu, click then on schedule, scroll down and click on the respective link. We look forward to seeing you hop into these meet and greets and asking your questions. And thank you so much. And let's learn a little bit more about some more flows. Thanks, and gig 'em.
Howdy. My name is Sophia Doran, and I am a sophomore psychology major with a sociology minor from Midlothian, Texas, and I represent one of the chairs for community outreach for FLAIR. FLAIR is an academic, social, and service flow centered around helping freshmen in liberal arts reaching excellence. We provide freshmen opportunities to develop leadership skills here at Texas A&M, the College of Liberal Arts, and the greater Brazos County area. FLAIR offers freshmen the necessary tools and resources to become improved leaders. As an academic FLO, we coordinate with professors and the Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, putting together panels and Q&A sessions to help improve academic success here at Texas A&M. We are also a social and service FLO, meaning that we engage and participate with on and off campus events varying from Aggie traditions and our philanthropy. Our philanthropy this year has been coordinated with the Brazos Valley County Food Bank. And at this time during COVID, we are offering different alternatives for community service at this time. We engage in all FLO events such as FLO Bowl, FLO Cup, a powder puff football, and a soccer game hosted by FLOs. And we also host our very own formal events such as winter formals, spring formals, etc. If you would like to find any more information about FLOs and how to sign up, please check out FLAC.tamu.edu. And for any information regarding FLAIR, please check out our Instagram, our Twitter, and our Facebook page with the handle @TAMUFLAIR. And we are very excited for all the freshman applicants, and on behalf of FLAIR, I would like to say that we cannot wait to welcome you here at Texas A&M University. Thanks, and Gega.
Howdy, my name is Carson Dick, and I have the pleasure of working as a social mentor for Aggie Flash at Texas A&M this year. I'll be working alongside 29 other staff members and 6 execs in order to give the class of 24 the best possible freshman experience. Now, what is FLASH? FLASH stands for Freshmen Leaders Advancing in Service and Honor. We are a half social, half service-based organization designed to develop leaders in the incoming class. FLASH is proud to say that we value and prioritize diversity, inclusion, and personal growth. FLASH accepts 90 freshmen in total. Once accepted, new members are placed into committees based on which ones they prefer. We have 6 committees, and they're led by 3 mentors who are in charge of planning fun events. The purpose of the committees is to develop leadership potential throughout the freshmen. Another important way freshmen get connected within FLASH is our Big Family program. The main purpose of the Bigs is to be your emotional support system, and it's just another great way to meet and become close to other freshmen. Additionally, FLASH is very involved in events on campus and student organizations such as Big Event, Shackathon, and of course, all FLO sporting events. Hands-on service events such as Build, Adopt a Highway, Shackathon, and volunteering at animal shelters are just a few ways that we help to give back to our local community. Our biggest philanthropy event, Flash Dash, is a 5K color run, and it helps to support Twin City Mission, which is a local nonprofit organization that helps homeless individuals and victims of domestic violence in the Brazos Valley area. Flash has become family to hundreds of members since it was established in 2007. Lifelong friends are made, while we have the pleasure of giving back to our community, which we love. Check our website, aggieflash.com, or reach out to us on Instagram at aggieflash if you have any other questions. Class of 24, we want you to find your home with us here at A&M. Thanks, gig 'em, and rush Flash.
Howdy. My name is Summer Kafka, and I'm a counselor for the promo committee of FEAST. Now, what are we? See, FEAST stands for Freshmen Exemplifying Aggie Spirit Together. That means that we're a spirit FLO, and we love Texas A&M. We seek to keep the spirit of Aggieland alive and well. We have 24 sophomore counselors dedicated to working with, bonding with, and supporting our incoming freshmen. We want to teach them what it means to be an Aggie and how much this school means to us on a deeper level. Now, what do we do in FEAST? Well, we show our love for A&M by going to every football game, muster, silver taps, bonfire, you name it. If it's an Aggie tradition, we do it together. Our flow is 60% social, 40% service. We hold monthly service events to give back to our community and bond together through the shared experience. Throughout the year, you'll also have a committee retreat, a tailgate, sporting events, and much, much more to look forward to. Retreats last year saw our Feast family come back up to my hometown of Dallas and spend one night packing food for Feed My Starving Children and making a great change in our community. And the next, spending our life savings and nickels at an arcade. Like, there's a whole lot on offer when you spend your time with Feast. See, Feast is a family. It's more than just an organization. Whether you're a first-gen Aggie who doesn't know one lick about our traditions, or if your great-grandfather still wearing his Aggie ring with pride, our flow is a community where people genuinely love each other. You will find some of your best friends in this flow that you can spend every waking minute with if you so choose. Now, whether you need study buddies, you will just want to get to work doing something that you actually find a passion in, or you just want to socialize, Feast has you covered. We are so excited to meet the class of 24, and if we call your eye or you just got some time to spare, then come pop by our meet and greet and get a chance to talk to this year's team of counselors. I'm Summer Kafka, and this is Feast.
Howdy, my name is Ryan Black, and I'm a sophomore finance major from Marshall, Texas. As well as being an Aggie, I am a public relations executive for Progressively Reaching Excellence in Professionalism, or PREP. And we are a flow open to all majors that is designed to provide a community for freshmen and allow them to grow both professionally and socially. PREP emphasizes the importance of becoming a well-rounded individual. Our committees are designed to enable members to develop leadership within the organization. A few committees to highlight would be the Service Committee, where freshmen will have an active hand in helping out the College Station community, or the Human Resource Committee, where freshmen will help foster a relationship with PREP alumni and current PREP members. Along with committees, we have social groups. Social groups allow members to build a lasting relationship with every other PREP member that will last beyond their PREP years. Texas A&M experience and beyond. What makes PREP so unique, in addition to being a service and social flow, is that we offer a professional growth as well, with things such as etiquette review, resume review, and a corporate trip to the Phillips 66 headquarters in Houston, Texas. Whether through leadership and committee work, community service, or just hanging out with your friends or in your social group, PREP offers a unique opportunity to allow you to grow both personally and professionally. With that being said, we would love you to rush PREP in this fall. And if you have any questions, you can follow our social medias that are listed at the bottom, or our website, which is FLOC.tamu.edu. And we would love to see you after the all-flow informational at our meet and greet. Thanks, and gig 'em.
Howdy, I'm back again. It's me, Madeline Giles with FLAC, and I'm going to be going through some of the questions which we have received in the chat since the beginning of this informational. So first of all, we've been asked multiple times, can you apply for more than one flow? And the answer is yes, please. Go out, apply for as many flows as you want to. Any of them which pique your interest or you think you would be a great fit for, we want you to go for them. And it really ups your chance of being able to get in a flow with more things that you apply to. Next, meet and greets. So meet and greets, as we saw the video earlier, will be online, and they will be directly after this all-flow informational. You'll be able to go to our website, FLAC.tamu.edu, in order to find the links for the specific flows meet and greets. And you are more than welcome to go to as many meet and greet rooms as you'd like. You do not have to stay in one the entire time. All you have to do is click between the rooms that you would like to go visit. We hope that you'll be able to get to know all the flows or the flows you're interested in by going into these meet and greet rooms. If you have any more questions, please be sure to keep putting them in the chat as we will be periodically coming in and answering questions between the flows. Thanks.
Howdy, I'm Caitlin Schoonmaker, and I'm a part of MSC Aggie Leaders of Tomorrow, or MSC ALOT for short. MSC ALOT provides programs and service opportunities that help foster growth and leadership skills in students at Texas A&M. And I can definitely say that these have helped me prepare for the challenges I've faced in college and beyond. However, a FLO is also one big community, so we also place a ton of importance and emphasis on our social events. To give you a better idea of what we do, here are the 5 subcommittees that we have in ALOT. Our first subcommittee, Angel Tree, named after its program, is partnered with the Salvation Army to get disadvantaged families gifts for the holiday season. In the past 5 years, we have reached over 3,000 children in the Bryan College Station area. Our second subcommittee, Big Leadership Trip, is a leadership retreat for our members that features keynote speakers, service opportunities, and activities for our members. Last year, BLT was held at Trinity Pines Conference Center, which gave the whole experience a campsite feel. Our third subcommittee is Culture Through the Arts. CTA's primary program is called Global Leadership Journey Through the Arts, and it focuses on embracing cultural diversity and embracing cultural differences to create better leaders. Our fourth subcommittee is FLO Member Outreach, or FLOMO for short. FLOMO focuses on fostering unity and continuity through all the FLOs. FLOMO plans to host programs and events that are inclusive for all, entertaining, and represent the excellence embodied by MSC ALOT. Our final subcommittee, Speak, hosts multiple speaker forums throughout the year, including TEDx.tamu, to evoke positive conversations about important topics. As a freshman, you get to watch a program come to life, and at the end of it all, know that you made a huge impact here at Texas A&M. However, what truly sets MSC ALOT apart is the people. Freshman members are placed into small groups called Family with other freshmen and 2 sophomore group leaders, as well as go through a Big Little Mentor program where they get a big to mentor them. Overall, MSC ALOT gives you tons of opportunities to create a community not only within the FLO, but also within Texas A&M as a whole. We're so excited to get back to campus and meet y'all, so if you want to learn more about us, check out our website or find our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook pages that are linked on the screen right now. Stay safe, and we hope to see you at the Zoom meet and greet.
Hi guys, my name is Audrey Supan, and I'm here to talk about FLEX. So to start, FLEX is made up of 72 freshmen split up into five zones: fundraising, social, public relations, service, and leadership development. In these zones, freshmen will get the opportunity to execute their own ideas, grow in friendship, and demonstrate leadership in a smaller, more intentional setting guided by 3 zone leaders. FLEX not only stands out for its individuality and acceptance to all, but our Big Little program is truly unmatched. Instead of having a ratio of 1 freshman to 1 like Big, we have 4 FLEX members put into a family with 2 Bigs and 1 Grand Big. FLEX also puts on unique events such as spring and fall retreat, banquets, semi-formals, and various service opportunities for freshmen to get involved in. These are all incredible ways to meet your best friends, mentors, future roommates, and lifelong friends. Transitioning into college can be hard for anybody. You can feel lonely or even isolated, especially with the new changes COVID has brought upon us. But I promise in FLEX, you'll never feel alone. College is a chance to redefine yourself and truly become who you want to be now and moving forward. FLEX made me feel heard, seen, and valued when oftentimes as a freshman I felt invisible. I would not be who I am today if it weren't for the love and genuine care I received from my upperclassmen during my freshman year. I speak for myself and all of FLEX when I say we are so truly excited to see what each and every one of you will bring to this organization. We cannot wait to see the growth, transformation, and overflowing love you'll receive from this year. Thanks, Gig'em, and Rush FLEX.
Howdy guys, my name is Bryce Beeson and I'm a sophomore nuclear engineering major from Fort Worth, Texas, and I'm here today on behalf of FLED. FLED stands for Freshman Leaders in Education and Human Development, and the biggest misconception about our FLO is we are not just for freshmen for freshmen who are in education human development majors. We are open to any major. Like I said, I'm an engineering major. Last year we had members who were agriculture majors, STEM majors, liberal arts. So basically anyone and everybody can apply for FLED. Right now we have 17 staff members, 15 sophomores who are divided amongst 5 committees, and then 2 executive staff members who are juniors. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little committee rundown real quick. Development is my committee. It's basically fundraising for our philanthropy. Big things we do is just try and do profit shares, so go to restaurants, raise that money and send it to our philanthropies. We also do Northgate Bake Sale, which is we stand along Northgate, make cake pops, and then sell those off. Next we have Outreach. Outreach deals with all of our merch. This is pretty fire. They did this last year. So they do all the merch and get the FLED name out into the public. Then we have Programs. Programs is going to look a little different this year because we are in the middle of a pandemic. So Programs is going to plan all of our Zoom meetings. And y'all's safety is the most important thing to us. So as of right now, we will be mostly entirely virtual. So watch out for those Zooms that are going to come later. Then we have Traditions. Traditions focuses on not just A&M traditions, but also FLED traditions. So some FLED traditions we have are our Big and Little program, where a little is matched to a big, and they can just have like a really powerful meaning relationship where they can ask them anything and be super vulnerable, so they can make their transition from high school to college or just from college to FLED as easy as can be. And then finally, we have Service. And like I said, with development, raising money for our philanthropy, Service helps us go out and do stuff to aid the philanthropy. We do a bunch of events to give back to the Bryan-College Station community, which we all know and love here in Brazos County. Coming into my freshman year, I was very, very scared. I had my best friend from high school with me, but I was super scared to go out there into the very vast A&M world. So FLED definitely helped me with that. I am here now because FLED helped me become super confident in myself and my leadership abilities. And yeah, looking back, I probably could not have done this without FLED. I even found my roommates through FLED. We've been living together for 3 days, and it's already pretty cool. So yeah, I hope you guys choose FLED to be your second home, because it's become my second home away from home. And yeah, rush FLED, T's and G's. Hope to see you all at the Q&A Zoom later. Thank you guys.
Howdy, I'm Veda, and I'm an assistant director for MSC FLI. MSC FLI is a FLO dedicated to bringing cultural awareness and international understanding to our members and the Texas A&M community. We do this by putting on programs such as CCC, Shares, Kyle Field Cleanup, and the Costa Rica Service Learning Trip. As a freshman, I was personally involved in Shares, which is a donation drive for refugee children in Houston, and the Costa Rica Service Learning Trip, where we work alongside a local community in Costa Rica for the whole spring break week. Being in both of these projects have really developed my leadership and service skills. But in addition to service, we're also a social FLO. We have FLEETs, which consists of groups of freshmen and assistant directors, as well as BIGs, which are MSC FLI alumni, and we hang out during our socials throughout the year and in the SPO, which is a place in the MSC where other MSC organizations also join. I loved it so much that I'm doing it again as an assistant director, and I really want to help freshmen also experience it, because our mission statement is really resonates with all of our programs that we put on. For more information, you can find us on MSC_FLI on Instagram, as well as our website. During the meet and greet, you can find me or someone else and find out more info on how to get involved. Our informationals are going to be on September 2nd at 8:30 p.m. and September 9th at 6:30 p.m. Thanks, and gig 'em.
Howdy, Ags. Planning your career may seem like a daunting task, but we at the Texas A&M University Career Center are here to help you. We assist with many aspects of career development, such as major and career exploration, resumes, interview preparation, professional school planning, and everything that has to do with your career or further education. We provide our services for every Aggie, including former students, so you'll have access to the Career Center for life. We have career advisors for every single major, advisors for many professional schools, and advisors specifically for first and second year students and those wanting to explore different majors and careers. Our main career center is located in Clovis 209, and you can contact our office at 979-845-5139. We are committed to serving students even during this unusual time, and we have converted many services to a virtual format in response to the pandemic. Please visit our website to learn how we can help you prepare as you apply for student organizations. We look forward to seeing you this semester. Your future starts now.
Howdy, class of 2024. We are so thankful for your interest in Freshmen Leadership Organizations and are so happy that you are here with us at Texas A&M University and that you are wanting to begin your journey of involvement and creating your Aggie family, an Aggie community for not only your time now, but the time for after graduation and beyond. So we are so thankful that you are looking into the FLOs, and we wanted to tell you exactly where to go to get more information and, more importantly, apply. So the first place you're going to want to go is to the FLAC website. So I already have that pulled up right here for you. That is FLAC.tamu.edu, and you'll notice on here it's got a little bit of information here. We've got the next live stream, so that way you can tune in for that to get even more information. What is a FLO? Some information about joining a FLO, which, by the way, students in a FLO during the 2019-2020 school years had a higher GPA than the students that were not. So it's really great to see that this involvement has been a connection to then greater academic success in your time at Texas A&M. That's just wonderful. As well as the general overview of how to apply. And some of these links will then be live and you'll be able to interact with them a little bit more. As well as FLAC's statement on nationwide events that have been going on. Another thing you're going to want to do is learn about all these FLOs. Go over to the FLOs tab, and all of the 20 recognized FLOs at Texas A&M University are listed here, each of which with their own pages. We do data on them at the end of each year. It's going to have information like, what did it look like when they transitioned to a remote environment during the spring of 2020? What's a little bit more about that information about that FLO? Why would I want to join it? What are the dues like? Are there any financial assistance plans available? Do they have a big little program? And so much more. We highly encourage you to go over there, as well as they've also got their own websites and social media pages linked, as well as their email. Another thing is, after tonight's live stream, what we're going to be able to do is to meet and greet with all of these different FLOs. To do that, you're going to want to come over here and click on the schedule tab. So again, we're at FLAC.tamu.edu /schedule, or you can just click on the schedule tab and you've got all the dates of recruitment, but then more importantly down here, all of these links, which will directly take you to the meet and greet room for each of the FLOs. So that way you can do an effective meet and greet with them. And then for informationals, if we have 2 weeks of informationals, you can find, okay, who's going to have a Monday informational? Well, then we've got these 4 having their informationals, and then those 4 switch for the next week. So we recommend checking this out and engaging with them as often as possible to make sure that you feel comfortable with them, that you're getting to answers to your questions, all of that. Now let's talk about the most important thing, applying. So you're going to go to a different website, or you can access this website by clicking the apply button here, but it's getinvolved.tamu.edu. So getinvolved.tamu.edu, because that's what you're looking to do. You're looking to get involved at A&M. And then you're going to see this button down here. It says join a FLO. Let's click that. So on here, you're going to see all 20 of the FLOs listed in alphabetical order. Isn't this great? So you've got their names, you've got their little taglines, their full names, their acronyms, as well as when these applications are due. All applications for FLOs are due Sunday, September 13th by 11:59 p.m. So you must have submitted by then, but nothing is stopping you from, if you are seeing this video, nothing is stopping you from applying today. And if you want to see more information on the FLO, you can click on the position details. We've asked them to put in some of that same information from their FLAC page on here. So if you're wanting to learn more or have a reference point of when their informationals are or additional information about their recruitment, you can check that out over here. We thank you so much for your interest in joining a FLO, and we look forward to seeing your application come in and for you to be beginning your time here at Texas A&M. So we hope that you have a wonderful transition to this great university and that you reach out to any of these organizations to help Wayfinder on campus and make your transition as set up for success as possible. Thanks, and gig 'em. Howdy. So we've had a couple more questions come in on the chat. Thank you so much for watching this, by the way. Make sure to post your questions over in the chat because we're going to do a couple more of these Q&A sessions. So first of all, do I have to be in College Station or Bryan? No, this whole process is designed to meet our global situation right now. So every FLO is accepting people from all over the world. Just have to be a first-year student at Texas A&M, and we're so excited to be seeing your applications come in. We've actually been getting really excited seeing some of the locations some of you are watching from right now. I think the furthest one I saw away is the Netherlands. Welcome, that's fantastic. Another question, I know this is a lot of information. Is there going to be a video on demand of this that's going to be streaming afterwards? Yeah, we're on YouTube right now. So all of this content is going to stay on the FLAC YouTube page. But what we really encourage you to do is hit subscribe while you're here, because we're actually going to be doing 2 more live streams, one next Tuesday, the 25th at 7 p.m., and another one on Thursday, the 27th at 7 p.m. And each of those will have more opportunities for you to do meet and greets with all the FLOs afterwards. It's going to work the same exact process as this. It's going to be great. Some of you asked about interviews. So after applications are due, all of the FLOs are going to review the applications, and then they're going to offer interviews to those they would like to offer an interview to. So you might get multiple interviews for different FLOs. What we recommend you do is if you are going through the process and you want to withdraw an application to any of those, feel free to do that. Just contact them. Their contact information is all over the site. But we also encourage you to have that interviews. Those interviews are all occurring over Zoom, and that's an opportunity for you to go one-on-one with them as an organization and maybe get some more insight as to your fit and how you want to be involved with them. One last question that we had in the chat, and I know there's more, so please keep putting questions in the chat. The financial burden. So each of the FLOs has a different financial structure. They're 20 separate organizations. So what we encourage you to do is go over to FLAC.tamu.edu, click that FLOs tab, and then go to any of the FLOs you're interested in, and it'll show the dues that they had for this past year. And if you have more questions about that, they also list if there's financial assistance, or if there's any other questions you have regarding these things, please feel free to reach out to them. Their emails are also on those pages. Well, we got a couple more FLOs lined up, so let's get on with the show.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Elijah Westover, and I'm here to represent Fish Aids today. Fish Aids is a student government FLO here at Texas A&M. It's actually one of our smallest FLOs here with 40 members. We have 20 guys and 20 girls. We're really excited this year about just our size because it gives us more mobility as we navigate these really uncertain circumstances. Just gives us flexibility within that, and are really excited to just push through this year with these 40. Virtually the same as we have in past years. In terms of student government involvement, the way we do that is through committees. Committees are the integral part of how student government is run, and as a Fish Aid, you get to be a freshman, a part of these committees, and that's how you get plugged in to student government on campus. It's a really cool time to be involved in student government because as our campus, as our university is just unprecedented times, we're just really excited to give these freshmen an opportunity to see the behind the scenes and see how we work through conflict and the chaos of what this school year is going to look like for us. We have bi-weekly meetings, and those we're going to see and hear from distinguished speakers at those, and also just be challenged through discussion with our peers. In various different ways through those speakers and those meetings. We have retreats and service events throughout the year. Tons of opportunity there. That's kind of the structure, largely of Fish Aids. But if you were to talk to Fish Aids of past years that have been there and that we've done it before, they would really emphasize that they've been challenged. In a various number of ways, but mostly by the community there in Fish Aids. The people around them have challenged them and grown them into leaders and who they really want to be as kind of a stepping stool as we move into our next couple years and into adulthood. And then lastly, I just want to encourage y'all as freshmen, whether you're going to end up coming for Fish Aids or going for one of these other awesome FLOs, just to push through the awkward virtual stage that we're in right now, because more than any other time, I'd argue, it's crucial to be involved and get involved in a community. And one of the greatest ways we can do that is through FLO, or through these FLOs. So we just really encourage y'all on that, and I also want to leave y'all with this quote that a friend of mine, Brogan, who was a fish aide this past year, says. She says, "Through fish aids, I've been blessed with so many unique experiences and beautiful friendships that have instilled in me a deep appreciation for the act of stopping to enjoy what's in front of me rather than always looking forward to the next step." Thank you, guys. We're looking forward to talking to you throughout this next month or so, and would love to see you in the meet and greet after. Come find us. Thank you.
Howdy, TAMU 24. My name is Victoria Van, and I'm an assistant director for MSC Freshman in Service and Hosting. So we're a social and service flow. And for the social aspect, you get put into families called Schools of Fish, which consists of 10 freshmen and 2 assistant directors. We also have a big little program, and we also have weekly meetings on Wednesdays. Fish really wants to promote the core values of selfless service, leadership, and so much more. For the service aspect, there are many opportunities for freshmen to participate in weekly community service. Some of my favorites were Food Bank and Jones Elementary. What's unique about Fish is that we get freshmen involved in program development, such as Cal Field Day, which is the largest freshman-led event at Texas A&M. We have, within our organization, we were able to serve over 2,000 hours for community service, so that's really great. And MSC Fish prides itself on its community and development of leadership skills. Being part of Fish was the highlight of my freshman year, and it can be yours too. Follow us on social media if you want to know more about Fish, and we'll see you at the meet and greet. Thanks and giggle.
Hey guys, my name is Ariana Erickson. I'm here to talk to you about FORME. So FORME is a social service flow. It's made up of 56 freshmen, and then we have 16 sophomore counselors and 3 junior directors. And we have meetings every Wednesday at 8:30. They're super fun. I know you hear meetings and you're like, oh, sounds boring, but I swear they're really fun. And our main purpose is to help freshmen find family at Texas A&M, especially when it's super hard, you don't know anyone, but we're here to help you find your friends. And we also give them opportunities to help volunteer in the Bryan College Station area. So first, I'll talk about some of the service stuff we're a part of. So our philanthropy is Beautiful Abilities, where we go and help volunteer with people who have special needs. And it's super fun because not only are you helping others, but you get to make memories with your freshmen, and it's very rewarding. We also do other things such as Shackathon, Caroling for Cans, and Big Event, which are College Station Bryan area volunteering opportunities. And then although service is very important, FORME focuses a lot about social aspects because we want y'all to find friends and make memories here that will last a lifetime. So FORME is comprised of 8 committees, and basically what you do in these committees is you get to make merch for us, plan out events for all of us to hang out together. We do volunteer opportunities, so that's what our committees do. But we also have crews through basically little FORME families. We have 2 counselors and 7 freshmen in these crews. And basically you just hang out. You have movie nights. We do cake baking competitions, just fun stuff like that. And then we also have a little big program to where you have 2 freshmen, your girl freshmen get a guy big that are formers, and then your boy freshmen get a girl big that are formers, and it's basically kind of like a mentor and a friend you have to kind of show you around campus. And so yeah, along with that, we have our weekly hangouts like movie nights. We have lunch buddies, girls and guys nights, where you just kind of hang out and get to know each other. But I could spend all my time telling you about FORME and like the structure of it, but what I want you to take away is, like most flows say, like you're gonna find your family here, but FORME, I have never met such genuine people. I love them all like they're my family. They're my roommates, people I see as bridesmaids in my wedding, literally just so amazing. And so I think y'all should go out for FORME. So check out our Instagram at TAMU.FORME or our website, TAMU.FORME. And yeah, go out for FORME. Thanks and gigum.
Howdy, my name is Garrett Fredo, and I'm a sophomore computer science major from Dallas, Texas, and I'm the professional development director in Freshman Engineering Science and Technology. So FES is a freshman leadership organization that is dedicated to developing freshman STEM leaders and the future leaders of Texas A&M University, both on and off the campus. And so our mission is to create a community of friends who are all very passionate about developing personally, professionally, socially, and in their service lives. And FES, at FES, our mission is to create a community. Sorry, I'm just gonna start over. Our mission is to create a community of freshmen who are all friends and will work together and are passionate in developing their leadership and service skills. And so we provide a unique platform to all of our freshmen in that we allow them to truly take control of the organization and learn how to lead it themselves. So from my personal experience, I was the intramural director for FES last semester. And so not only was I able to play sports like basketball and soccer and volleyball with all my friends, I also learned how to truly coordinate and plan around other people's schedules and really work to learn together with other people. And that gave me a lot of valuable leadership skills that I can take with me the rest of my college experience. And so whether it's through like directing intramurals or planning service events or bringing in big companies like Fujifilm and other biotech companies to come talk to your organization, come talk to us, FES really gives you a platform to develop these skills and continue into your future. So we have a meet and greet directly after this presentation. Please come join us on the Zoom call. We will talk about all of our future socials and other activities for recruitment that we will be doing in the future. Thanks and gig 'em.
Howdy everyone. We're back to answer some more questions that we received in the chat since beginning the informational. So one question we received is, what time do the meet and greets start? As we talked about earlier, the meet and greets will actually begin immediately after this informational. You'll be able to go to our website, FLAC.tamu.edu, and join the informationals that you want to go to immediately afterwards. Can you join multiple FLOs? While you go through the process, you're able to apply for multiple FLOs. However, in the end, you will end up prepping one FLO. You are not able to be in multiple FLOs at the same time. This allows multiple freshmen to be able to go into a single FLO, giving everybody an opportunity to join. When are the interviews? So immediately after this informational, our applications will be opening. In order to get an interview, you must submit an application and be given an interview by the FLO. You will get more information on this as you go through the application processes, and you'll be able to figure out your interview times after that. And then lastly, we had a question of, once again, can you join multiple Zooms? You are able to bounce around from Zoom room as you would please. So go ahead and join as many of those rooms as you want. You can just be in one at a time though. So you would have to go into one, exit one, and then go into another if you'd like to check out another FLO. Please continue to put your questions in the chat. We'll be sure to get to them as we need to. Thanks.
Howdy, my name is Jenna, and I'm one of the mentors for ASSIST this year. ASSIST stands for Aggies Selflessly Serving and Shaping Tomorrow, and as you can guess, we are a FLO that is mainly about selfless service. So we're a mainly service FLO with social aspects, and in that we are entirely freshman-led. So what that means is throughout the entire year, you're going to be put in your committees. It's going to be 8 freshmen and 2 mentors, and those mentors are there mainly just to guide you along, and you get to plan everything that we do. And in that, if you have anything that you want to pursue, any type of service that you're super passionate about or something you come across throughout the year, like you have the opportunity to go ahead and full-fledged go for it and plan it from the start to finish, which is something that's really cool. It gives you the opportunity to really develop some major leadership skills and contact with the outside world to continue to do service throughout the rest of your life. with that, you also get to pick your, depending on what committee you're in, you get to pick the philanthropy that we're going to use throughout the year. So that's another part of the freshman-led. Some of our service events that we do throughout the year, we have this thing called BLSP, called Big Little Service Project. And last year we went to a state park and cleaned up a bunch of trails. And you have your social aspects within that, so you really get to know everyone, and everyone has a passion for service. So that's something that's really cool. We also have something called BOP in the spring. It's called Big Old Project, and we give you freshmen $1,000, and you get to do whatever service project you want with that. So it's really cool. You get to start it from the very beginning and watch it all the way through, and the mentors don't help you at all with that. I mean, we help you with questions, but you get to lead it entirely, which is super cool. One of our main social things that we do is we have something called clusters every Thursday, which is your bigs plan that, and that's just to hang out. They're not mandatory, but that's something that's not entirely service, but it's a good way to get to know everyone in the flow. And we also have a ski trip over winter break that we go to Winter Park, Colorado, and we all stay together in condos, and you just gonna get to live life for the week together. If you have skied, if you haven't skied, I learned to ski for the first time. It was one of my favorite parts of Assist, just getting to know people outside of my committee and getting to know everyone and see all of our love for service together. We also are involved with all of the other All-Flow events like Shackathon, big event. We did Flobo last fall, things like that. And yes, I think we are also one of the smallest FLOs with only 48 freshmen. So it's a really good way to meet everyone inside your flow and make like solid friendships and connections. So yeah, Rush Assist, thanks, and gig 'em.
Howdy, my name is Alec, and I'm on staff with Freshmen Leaders in Christ, or FLIC. FLIC exists to exalt the name of Jesus Christ by instilling the next generation of leaders in the church with an authentic faith in the gospel of Christ, a Christ-like attitude of love and a heart for service. My freshman year looked radically different than I could have ever imagined because of FLIC. It's the place where I found my people, my friends, where I grew my passions, all while being able to learn more about the Lord and serve Him. How FLIC works is we take 60 freshmen each year, 30 boys and 30 girls. From there, each freshman is divided into a committee. The 6 committees are on campus, off campus, kids committee, big project, service and outreach, and Drazers. Each committee has a specific ministry and an area of focus. A&M students, evangelism, kids ministry, missions trip planning, high school ministry, and fundraising / merch. In these committees, every freshman has the opportunity to grow as a leader in the way that they serve and love our community. They're very open. Freshmen are going to be able to make decisions and do things that they want and get to lead with the sophomores overseeing that. Every freshman is plugged into a same-gender Bible study. We are incredibly passionate about spiritual growth here at FLIC, and people in their committee are given an accountability partner. FLIC is devoted to community. We have weekly social events as well as date parties and semis. We also plan missions trip, which was an amazing way to grow close friendships with people. While I was in FLIC, I experienced insane personal growth. I found my best friends and I had so much fun. The people around me loved the Lord so much and encouraged me to know Him and love Him better. I now know what it's like to be completely known by people and fully loved in spite of everything. I walked out of freshman year with a whole new grasp on my relationship with the Lord, and we are so excited to meet you guys. We are praying for all of you. Please come by the Zoom meet and greet after the informational. We'd love to talk to you, meet with you, answer any questions. Guys, the people on staff this year are incredible. Their hearts are huge. We're here for you. We can't wait to meet you guys. Thank you so much, and Rush FLIC.
Howdy, freshmen. My name is David Finnegan. I'm an engineering major from Floresville, Texas, and I'm here to talk to you guys about FLOC. So FLOC stands for Freshman Leaders on Campus, and what makes us unique from other FLOs is that we strictly allow people who are in an on-campus housing situation. So anyone that lives on the south side, the north side, lives in White Creek, that's who we let into our FLO. And we want to make sure that if you aren't living on campus, then we're not going to allow you to join. So a little bit about FLOC is we let in around 40 members, half girls, half guys. And in FLOC, we have 4 different committees, which consist of service, outreach,
meeting coordination, and social. So each one has their own specific job, and service, well, it's in charge of doing different service projects. Outreach is in charge of doing activities with other FLOs. Meeting coordination is in charge of planning all the meetings and carrying out the meetings. And then social is in charge of doing things within our FLO itself. So some of the activities that we do with FLOC, we do a lot of different activities. Some service activities that we've done we've taken part in are Build and the big event, which more information, you'll see information about that throughout the year at Texas A&M. We also have done a lot with our philanthropy, Carly's Way, which is an organization a nonprofit organization that makes or finds homes for homeless dogs and cats. Things that we've done with other FLOs includes Mr. FLO and FLO Bowl. Mr. FLO is just a really social thing where people from FLOs are nominated and you go and watch them do their different talents. FLO Bowl is a all-FLO football tournament. Some things that we've done within our FLO itself are fall retreat, rental retreat, which are just both social gatherings in which we get to know more about each other in our FLOs. We do Flocksgiving, Paint War, Christmas gathering, which are just more things that we do and we come together and we hang out and we have fun with each other, make memories. Some of the goals that we have here at FLOC is that we want to develop leadership skills for y'all, and we want to enrich people's schooling experiences by having a tight-knit community. Being on campus, we're more tight and we're more closely together so we can kind of build that relationship. And we want to help y'all grow with making genuine connections. And by that we mean that we want you guys to become friends, and we do a lot of things to where we hang out and we get to know more about each other, and we just we have so much fun together. So what you can gain is that you can gain leadership skills. As for me, I'll be the AD this year for outreach, and FLOC is going to help me want to become that position and be more of a leader. And you'll make new friends and you'll make awesome memories. So I encourage you all. I had such a great time with FLOC this past year, and I'm so excited to be on staff, and I'm so excited to see all you freshmen. So if you guys want to know more information about FLOC, visit FLAC.tamu.edu or FLOC.tamu.edu. Instagram, it's TAMU FLOC. And if you want to email us at floc.director@gmail.com. And we encourage you all to see the All-FLO meet and greet after this. Rush FLOC, thanks, and gig 'em.
Hi, class of 24. My name is Derek Shaw, and I'm a technology management major from Sac City, Texas, and I'm going to be one of the Fish Co counselors for this year. So Fish Co is freshman council, and you may have heard of events such as Pull-Out Day, Elephant Walk, and Ring Dance. And Fish Co is really unique in that we actually help put those events on. Fish Co is the freshman level of a 4-year organization called Class Councils, and they put on these different long-time traditions, help raise money for each year's class gift. So in Fish Co, we're really big into helping you grow and develop as a leader, and the entire year culminates into Fish Fest, which is the freshman class tradition. And it's the time where freshmen get to celebrate all the accomplishments they've made throughout the year and all the friends they've made and all these great memories that they've had, and just closes the year off really well. And so you're given leadership positions, a committee, and different duties that you're given. And it lets you be a part of something far bigger than yourself. You're able to unite the entire Aggie community, which is what being part of the A&M family is all about. And when people talk about Fish Co, people just talk about the business side of it, but we're more than that. When you join, you're joining 59 other freshmen who are very similar to you, and you're able to grow these amazing friendships and tight bonds with these people that will last a lifetime. Like, I know it's said all the time, but I've met some of my best friends through Fish Co. And when you join, you're put into a committee, which we call Ohanas, because Ohana means family, of course. And they're led by 2 counselors, 1 guy and 1 girl. And these committees will help us do what we need to do throughout the year while also giving you a tight-knit family to grow these bonds in really well. And then after Fish Co, you move up into class councils. So you can join sophomore class councils. And these let your relationships go 3 more years rather than just 1 that a normal FLO would have. So you can grow these friendships through your sophomore, junior, and senior year. And so being a class representative class representative of the class of 24, you're able to put on and also improve these traditions because there's always room for improvement in any aspect. And so if you want to learn more about us, we have informationals on September 4th at 7:30, September 11th at 5:30, and then socials on September 1st at 9:30 and September 9th at 9:30. And from all of us here at Fishco, thanks and gig 'em.
Howdy, everyone. First of all, we'd like to give a big thank you to all of our FLOs representatives who came out today to talk. It's thanks to them that we're able to sit here and teach y'all more about these leadership organizations that we value so much. First of all, I'm going to go through a couple more questions that we received, and these were the last that we'll be talking about today. However, if you do have more questions, please feel free to message us on our social medias, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. First of all, we are asked, can you do a FLO in Greek life together? And the answer is yes. There are many people in FLOs who have done both FLO leadership and Greek life. It is completely able to happen, and it will just be up to you if you are willing to do that. And then lastly, we had some questions on applications, which I'll be going over right now. So first of all, we would like to announce right now that our FLO applications are live. If you want to apply to a FLO, head over to FLAC.tamu.edu, and you can find all the applications for any of the FLOs you would like to go through. We encourage you that you work on these applications ahead of time as we have opened them up early before they do. We hope that by giving you this time, you're able to go through and learn more about these FLOs, and you're able to really take your time on these applications while also giving that time to yourself as you transition into such a new part of your life. Lastly, all the interview notifications following FLO applications will be sent out on the same day, and they will be done after the FLO applications are due. With this, we'd like to leave you with a thank you for coming out and listening to this All FLO Informational virtually. It's a brand new thing for us, and we're very happy that y'all were able to tune in and watch. We would encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube, as we'll have all sorts of videos about the FLOs, and we'll also be hosting 2 more All FLO Informationals next week, the 25th and the 27th at 7 p.m. If you have any questions, again, please feel free to message us on any of our social medias. Our Instagram is tamu_FLAC. And lastly, thanks for joining us. We hope that you have a wonderful day, and thank you to all the FLOs once again.
Thank you for watching the All FLO livestream. This is actually not the conclusion of this experience. If you would like to have one-on-one conversations with any of these FLOs, for the next hour after this live stream, each of them will be hosting their own Zoom rooms over on the FLAC website. So if you go to FLAC.tamu.edu and then click on schedule, you'll not only find all of the recruitment dates and timelines, which is important for you to know, but if you scroll down, every one of the FLOs has their own short link, which will take you directly to their meet and greet informational space. You must be logged in using your A&M credentials. So you must be an A&M student or faculty or staff member, and you must be logged in using those credentials. If you have any hard times logging in there, make sure to check your settings to sign out, and then just sign back in using your single sign-on A&M credentials. We thank you so much for watching this live stream. This is going to now switch over to a slide to direct people to those meet and greet informationals. We look forward to seeing your application come in and welcoming you to Texas A&M. Thank you for watching.